What is up, guys, and welcome back to Giants franchise. We get ready to take on the Commanders here in Week 10. First, we got player upgrades. Coming off a huge win over the Cowboys last week. Eric Gray got an upgrade. What? But we'll let Scott Hansen take it away with the weekly recap.
Halfway home. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports weekly recap for week number 9. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Cowboys. And this is Cam Scadaboo. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Lions come away with a 4-point victory. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. This will wind up a touchdown. The Bucs close out the first half of the season with a victory as they move to 6-3 on the year. So that'll do it for us. And for the first half of the
And there you have it. End of the second half of the regular season, as Scott Hansen said. We almost started in real life, too. What are we in this week? Week 8 or 9? I think week 9. So the season's flying by, man. It always does. Week 10 here for us, though. We got the Commanders on tap. And we got to get a win. On the road, in Washington. We didn't play very good last week offensively. Defense was phenomenal, though. We really showed up on defense. This week, we kind of... I'd like to put it all together one of these weeks. Is it raining? It doesn't look... No, it's not. Okay, we're good. Oh, they got Jaden Daniels. They faked him out. And here we go. We'll take on the Commanders here. And we'll kick to start. They had the return team on the field. Here we go. Another divisional battle for us, back-to-back weeks, and Will Lutz will run up and boot it away. We're underway in Week 10, taking on the Commanders, returned by Travis Etienne. Tackle is made by Trevin Wallace, and we'll see Jaden Daniels for the first time today. He's having a pretty good year. I mean, yardage is kind of low, but touchdown to interception ratio is good. Completion percentage is really high. And here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Commanders. Jaden Daniels in the gun. And he'll run it right with Etienne. Tackle is made by Debo. Just kind of tripped him. 2nd 9. Travis Etienne's kind of a solid signing for this team because he can do it all. He'd fit that Kingsbury system. Kind of an interesting thought. Snap looking to throw. Underneath. Catch is made. Tackle is made. It's Isaiah Likely. 3rd and 2. There we go. 3rd and 2 for the Commanders. And they're going to motion Etienne out. Snap. Throwing it to him. I didn't get an ant. I don't know what just happened. I was pushing X. He just stood there. 1st and 10 Commanders. Jaden Daniels in the gun. Split backfield. Brian Robinson is also still here. He's going to check down to McLaurin, who was in the backfield, and he'll lose 4. 2nd and 14. I don't necessarily want to double team the tight end, I'm not going to lie. Pistol set here. Debo and McLaurin left. You got Brian Robinson as the back. Play fake to him. And he's going down. It's a meet at the quarterback. Sack for Abdul Carter and Darius Alexander. 3rd and 24 now. And Daniels in the gun. And he'll take the snap. Looking to throw. And across the middle, McLaurin is there. We just got to get him on the ground. They gained 20, though. 4th and 4, but they should have to punt here. And they have the punt team out there. It's Riley Dixon. As he'll punt it away. Turpin back to return. And he'll return it. Cuts it up to the 24, and we'll see Jaxson Dart coming off a not great performance a week ago. But he's only 23. He's progressing well. We just got to keep going with his progression. Keep him in there. Keep seeing growth. He's been getting better and better every week. Last week was probably his worst game, but here we go. Dart under center. Takes the snap. He'll hand to Scatterboo on the RPO. It's 2nd and 11. All right. Dart in the gun with Scatterboo. Did they put... Why did they change my freaking depth chart, dude? Looking to throw. We're going to Neighbors. Catch is made. And he's got 9. We're going to go quick here. In the hurry up. Let's do this. Turpin in motion. And snap. Left Turpin dropped. 4th and 2 on our 33. I'm feeling crazy. Let's send it. 4th and 2. Dart in the gun. They are man across the board. Looking to throw. Going for Neighbors. He's got a step. Neighbors behind the defense. Neighbors. Touchdown. Malik Neighbors in for the score to kick the scoring off today. A long touchdown on 4th and 2. Malik Neighbors torched him. He just got behind everyone. Dart saw him. Put it perfectly on the money. And Neighbors does the rest as he usually does. Probably the best player we've had in a franchise series at run after catch ability. Jaden Reed was pretty good in Packers franchise, but man, Malik Neighbors just gets the job done every time. Dart with a dart of a throw, and it'll be 7-0. Will Lutz puts the extra point through, and here we go. It's a good start. 7-0. Will Lutz will kick it away to the Commanders. And defense has been solid. It's really the last... shoot. Thibodeau missed. Here we go. 1st and 10 on the 28. Why'd they put Khalil Shakir in the slot, though? I'm really curious, but that's fine. I mean, that is like his real-life role, but I like having Neighbors in that slot spot. Daniels in the gun. They'll take the snap. Hand middle. Okerike's all over it for the TFL. 2nd and 11 now. And here we go. 2nd and 11. Why are you over here? Get over there. Daniels in the gun. Takes the snap. It's a draw. Nobody saw it coming, but he's tackled for a loss by Darius Alexander. He's made a couple nice plays in this one early. 3rd and 12. Come on, boys. Let's get some pressure. Snap, looks to throw. A lot of sit-down routes. Tackle is made, though. 4th and 3. Do they go? We went. They're not gonna. Punt team's gonna come out again for Washington. Riley Dixon is on. And he will punt it away. Turpin back to return. And he'll return it. Cuts it up. Couldn't get out of there. 1st and 10 on the 27 here. And... random cutaway to Coach Captain Dave. Here we go. 1st and 10. Let's do it. Dart will be under center. We've just been seeing some weird defensive looks lately. Let's see if it's man. We're going to send Shakir. That actually kind of opens that up. We're going to hand to Scatterboo downhill. Beautiful blocking. Scatterboo cuts it back to the right. He stiff arms a guy. 1st down to the 44 for Cam Scatterboo. What a run. 1st and 10. Dart under center. He's going to take the snap. Again, it's Scatterboo. Again, running downhill. Again with a 1st down. We're starting to cook in the run game here. That's when we become dangerous, is when we can run the ball. As Krosky Merritt will check in. And we're going to give it to him. Running left. He'll bounce around. Revenge game for Bill Krosky Merritt. And he gets 9 in his 1st carry. Kind of forgot about that, honestly. 2nd and 1. Could be a good time for play action. I don't love booting left, but we can make it work. Snap, play fake to Scatterboo, rolling left, wide open is Theo Johnson. Neighbors gets a block, but Johnson steps out of bounds. 1st and goal on the 8. Dart in the gun. And we're going to give to Scatterboo. Jeez. Loses a yard. 2nd and goal, huge hit. And empty set here. And snap, Dart looks to throw underneath for Shakir. Catch is made. Shakir looking for the end zone. He can't get there. Injury timeout. It's Andrew Thomas. Also ends the 1st quarter. We'll have it 3rd and goal on the 1. And here we go. We're going to put some power on the field here. I formation, Neighbors right. And he's going to come in motion, snap, run, middle Scadaboo walks in, touchdown Giants. It'll be 13-0 now. And, okay, Thomas wasn't severely injured. Lutz on extra point is almost blocked. Instead, it's going to be roughing the kicker, which we'll assess on the kickoff. And, yeah, we'll accept that. 14-0 here. And we're going to do, I wonder how, we'll do a power squib and see how it goes. Lutz will run up and kick it away. It's still going to get to the end zone. Oh, they're going to field it, actually. All right. Tackle's made at the 24, so it actually worked out. And here comes the Commander offense, 1st and 10 here on the 24-yard line. And Daniels in the gun with Robinson. He'll hand to Robinson. Nice play by Isaiah Simmons. He ended up landing on a body, so he gained some extra yards. But 2nd and 3 irregardless here. Daniels in the gun. And takes the snap. Throw in middle. Debo on the catch. Tackled by Debo is tackled by a Debo. There you go. That's a tough one. There we go. Daniels takes the snap. Checks down for Brian Robinson, who goes out of bounds after a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. See, in real life, Brian Robinson's a 49er now, but here in Madden, we started this before the trade, so Robinson will motion. Snap, looks to throw out to Robinson. He's catching everything, but he loses 2. Brian Burns with the TFL there. 3rd and 6. I might try to press here. Daniels in the gun, takes the snap. To the right, incomplete, great coverage. Javon Holland was all over it. And they're going to punt again. And how about this defense the last couple weeks, man? They're really starting to step up and play good. Oh my God, that's a shank. That goes out of bounds at the 40. Riley Dixon kicked that off his heel or something. I don't even know what just happened. Here we go. 1st and 10 on the 40. Dart in the pistol. He's going to give to Scadaboo, who cuts it up, falls forward for 4. It's a good run. And 2nd and 6. Here we go. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap, back to throw. Neighbors underneath on the grab, gain of 2. 3rd and 4 now. All right. 3rd and 4. They have no one in the middle of the field, but that, of course, is the run. Snap. Middle, Shakir, catch, breaks the tackle. 4th and 1 on the 48. You know we're going. Here we go. 4th and 1. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Middle, Johnson. That's Daniel Bellinger with a huge gain. 1st down. Bellinger out of bounds. Injury timeout. And it's Jaxson Dart. It cannot be Jaxson Dart. It's Jaxson Dart. Oh, kill me. Jameis Winston in the game. This is so bad. Snap, run up the middle with Scadaboo. Neighbors getting a block downfield. 1st and 10 to the 12-yard line. Dart will return soon with a pectoral strain. I mean, I don't want him on the field for this drive at least. Winston in the gun. Turpin in motion. We're going to hand to Scadaboo. Again, nice blocking. Gets 4. 2nd and 6. There we go. 2nd and 6, Dart in the gun. Winston in the gun. And back to throw. Out to Scadaboo in the flat. Breaks the tackle. Scadaboo gets crushed. 3rd and 2 on the 4. Here we go. Winston empties it out. Takes the snap for Shakir. Incomplete. 4th and 2 on the 4-yard line. Here we go. 4th and 2. Winston in the gun. Takes the snap. Left. Neighbors. Touchdown, Malik Neighbors. Got the feet down. Made the catch on the sideline. In for the score. Jameis Winston throws a beautiful pass out there. And Lutz extra point is good. 21-0 now. Giants over the Commanders. And that's just a good drive there. And here we go. Lutz will boot it away. Back to the Commanders. Here's the kick. Return by Jalen Lane. And tackle is made at the 27. 1st and 10 Commanders. And here we go. Jaden Daniels, hands up the middle to Brian Robinson. It's a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. And here we go. 2nd and 6. Daniels in the pistol, takes the snap. Quick throw to Debo. Tackle's made. 1st and 10. 2-minute warning here in Washington. 21-0. We lead though. Defense has been on fire today. Here we go. Split backfield. McLaurin and Robinson in the backfield. Looking to throw. Yeah, wide open is Isaiah Likely. 1st down to the 47-yard line. Here we go. Daniels in the gun. Empty set this time. Takes the snap. Check down. Oh my, what a cut. Tackle is made. 2nd and 3 on the 40-yard line. In the hurry up. And in the pistol. Snap, looks to throw it. Middle. Huge hit, ball's out. Please fall on it. Okereke ends up with it. Let's go. Debo got crushed by Bobby Okereke. And we're going to take over. What a hit in fumble recovery. Insane hit there. 1st and 10 on the 22. Yeah, I don't even think it's smart to bring Dart back in. Snap. We're going to hand to Scadaboo. Gain of 2. 2nd 8. All right. Let's do this. 2nd 8. Winston in the gun. Takes the snap. Left. Shakir wide open on the catch. Khalil Shakir out of bounds. 1st down to the 42 for Shakir. Here we go. 1st and 10. I like that. Let's try this. Play fake to Scadaboo. Shakir's wide open. Khalil Shakir behind the defense. He beats Sanders still. And it's a touchdown. What is going on with this Giants team in the first half today? 27-0. PAT pending. Jameis hits him. Extra point from Lutz is good. 28-0 now. Injury timeout. It's Doris Armstrong, who they signed from the Cowboys in real life this year, but in the game now 2 years ago. And Lutz will kick it away. 59 seconds remain. They do have all 3 timeouts. It'll be returned by Jalen Lane and tackled at the 24. That's where they'll start. 1st and 10. And here we go. Daniels in the gun. And he'll take the snap, looking to throw it to the right. Catch is made, gain of 2. Timeout instantly by Dan Quinn and the Commanders. 2nd and 8 now. And here we go. Empty set. Daniels takes the snap. Oh no, I saw it late. That's my job. It's going to be a touchdown for Terry McLaurin. He fried Andrew Phillips. Touchdown, Commanders. They're on the board. 28-7 will be the score here. It's the NFL. No game is ever over. But we still have time with 3 timeouts. We'll give it our best shot. Extra points good. 28-7 now for the Commanders. And we'll get the ball back. And here we go. Here's the kick. Turpin back. He'll return it. And, oh, what a hit. We'll start 1st and 10, the 29. And I don't know what Dan Quinn's doing there, but here we go. 1st and 10. Dart in the gun. Empty set. I'm sorry, Winston in the gun. Yeah, we'll just snap. Going left. It's Shakir on the catch. Out of bounds. 1st down. Almost 100 yards receiving for Khalil Shakir in this first half. Winston in the gun. And takes the snap. He's going to check it down. Scadaboo's going to cut up and fight for yards with the 3 timeouts. Why not? We'll use one of them here. I mean, usually I'd just duck out of bounds there, but we have 3 timeouts. Plenty of time here. Winston in the gun. Takes the snap. Middle. Malik Neighbors Spins off a tackle. First down to the 40. 1st and 10 here. And Winston in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw it. I mean, we're just going to, I guess, take that throw. Timeout. We got to use our last one here. All right. We'll see if we can get one-on-one with Neighbors over there, maybe. Winston in the gun. Takes the snap. And ball is batted at the lines. 3rd and 2. All right. 3 deep here for the... Oh, they brought one up. Snap, looks to throw. Down the seam for Jaxson. Almost picked off. 4th and 2 now on the 32. We're going to run Lutz out there for a long field goal try. And snap, hold, kick is going to be good. 31-7. We put up 31 in the first half. We're going to kick this through the end zone. Here's the kick from Lutz. And yeah, it's going to go through the back of the end zone. Then they'll start 1st and 10 on the 35. And they are going to run a Hail Mary here, so. In the gun. Snap, Daniels looks to throw. Out left, tackled instantly. That'll take us to the end of the first half. We'll send it to Scott Hansen back in the studio. Take it away, Mr. Hansen.
Our tour around the NFL starts now in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Lions in the NFC North. And it's the first-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Vikings wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Texans with a 14-10 lead at the half. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Miami Dolphins. This is Malik Washington. He has a step. He has the grab. This will be an 83-yard catch and run for the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime with the Dolphins leading by a touchdown at the half. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on. The risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive. A one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And there you have it from Scott Hansen for the first half recap. I mean, we'd done whatever we wanted offensively. Defense was great other than one play. We just got to keep going. That's all we can do. I mean, look, the numbers are crazy. And the Commanders, I mean, Jaden Daniels hasn't necessarily played bad. Just hasn't played really good either. But here we go. Seibert's going to run up and boot it away. And Turpin is going to return. And gets it to the 30. That's where we'll start. 1st and 10. And Jaxson Dart still was leading the league heading into today. I doubt he's healthy enough to put back out there. But, oh, he's in. Okay. Jaxson Dart back in the game. He said, screw it. We're going to play through it. I don't necessarily love it, but you got to respect the toughness, I guess. 2nd and 8. We'll see if he can actually throw it. Snap, Dart back to throw. Left for Neighbors. Catch is made. There's a flag. And it's holding on Andrew Thomas. 2nd and 18. All right. Here you go. 2nd and 18. Jameis now back into the game. Apparently, Dart couldn't go. Snap, looking to throw. Right for Theo Johnson. Catch is made for a gain of 7. 3rd and 11. All right, 3rd and 11. Winston in the gun. Stacks that left. Looking to throw. Left for Neighbors on the catch. A bad pursuit angle. Neighbors stiff arms out of bounds. He's over 100 yards. What a catch. 6'er, 122 and 2 touchdowns. And all right, 1st and 10. Scattaboo the back here. We're gonna get it to him. Shakir in motion, and we're gonna hand to Scattaboo at there. Man, gain of a yard. 2nd and 9. It's not a lot there. That was just covered 4, but they just flew to the ball. 2nd and 9 here. Winston in the gun, takes the snap. I hit the wrong button, and it's picked off. All right, my bad. It'll be picked off. Jameis is gonna throw picks. That was 100% my fault, but we'll blame Jameis there, I guess. Snap, looking to throw, and middle caught. Oh, geez, huge hit. 1st down. That'd probably be a penalty in real life. Debo would also probably not be talking or walking. That was a brutal hit. Snap, run up the middle. Nice play by Paulson and Debo. 2nd and 5. And Daniels in the gun. Takes the snap, looking to throw it. Tackle is made. Injury timeout. It's Cordell Flott who's down and injured. All right, that's not great for us. Daniels in the gun, takes the snap, hands to ETN up the middle, and 2 broken tackles later, he's going to walk in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Commanders, Travis Etienne. That's bad. And they're going to go for 2 here. And here we go. Daniels in the gun with Robinson, takes the snap, run up the middle. Karake meets him there, and the 2-point try is unsuccessful. We'll get the ball back. Leading 31-13. Here's the kick. Marcus Beckham will return it to the left. Beckham with a nice return to the 32, and that's where we'll start. 1st and 10. All right. And Winston under center here in the eye. Daniel Bellinger in motion. And we're going to give to Scattaboo, who runs to a tackle, gets 9.5, 2nd inches. And here we go. Run, Scattaboo, 1st down to the 44. Nice run there. All right. 1st and 10. The box is loaded every play. Winston under center. Takes the snap. He's going to fake to Scattaboo. And then throw a dart to Theo Johnson, but off target. 2nd and 10 now. Winston in the gun. He'll take the snap on the screen for Scattaboo and lost a 6. We had one guy we had to block out there, and we did not block him. All right, 3rd and 16. Winston in the gun. Shakir in motion. Snap to Winston. He's going to just check down to Theo Johnson. 4th and 11, we got a punt. Frustrating drive there, but it's all right. Jamie Gillen is on. He'll punt it away. It's a good angled punt here. It'll be returned by Samuel, and we didn't really cover it. Tackle's made, though, at the 23. That's where Jaden Daniels and company will start. 1st and 10. And here we go. 1st and 10 Commanders. I'm not sure what Paulson and Debo is doing over here. Snap, looking to throw. Underneath throw. Tackle's made. 2nd and 2. All right. 2nd and 2 here. Daniels in the gun with Brian Robinson. Takes the snap. RPO throw late. Catch is made. 1st down. Andrew Phillips has not had a tremendous day today. And that's just another case of him just not being in the right spot. Snap. They're going to toss it to the right to McLaurin, and there's Javon Holland with the TFL. Nice job. 2nd and 11 here. And in the gun, snap to Daniels. Underneath throw, catch is made by Likely for a small gain. 3rd and 8. And here we go. Daniels in the gun. ETN a motion out. Looking to throw is Daniels. Taking a shot for McLaurin. Broken up by Drew Phillips. Let's go. He got his hands up last second. Broke the pass up. We'll get the ball back. Defense got to stop. They played really well today, other than the long touchdown pass to McLaurin and the last drive. They weren't great, but defense has been solid. Drew Phillips with a nice play there. He struggled today, but that was a nice play. Turpin looking to get shifty out here. He'll get it to the 33. That's where we'll start. 1st and 10. And here we go. Winston will start in the pistol. And we're going to give to Scattaboo. There's nothing there. Loss of 3. 2nd and 13 now. All right. 2nd and 13. Winston in the gun. Honestly, we might run it again. Snap. There's like no one in the middle of the field. Scattaboo downhill. Oh, I thought he was going to break out of that. 90 yards on the day. That'll end the 3rd quarter. We lead 31-13. We've been shut out in the 2nd half, but I mean, we're playing fine. 1st and 10 here for us. 40 on the 46. Winston under center. Might be play action time. Play fake. You got Neighbors 1-on-1, and he one Hobson. 2nd and 10. It was open, but Winston in the gun. Takes the snap, run, middle, Scattaboo shifting around. 1st down to the 43. He's over 100 now. Nice run by Cam Scattaboo. 1st and 10. Let's go right with this. Run to the right. Scattaboo's going to get nothing. 2nd and 10. All right. 2nd and 10. Winston in the gun. Scattaboo is going to motion out. Snap. Looks to throw. And throws it at the feet of Theo Johnson. All right. 3rd and 10. This is a really safe play call, but Jameis is not. I don't even like the look, honestly. Let's do this. Snap. Play fake to Scattaboo. Jameis loading up, going deep for Neighbors. A flag's down. Possible PI at territory, and it will be PI. Hey, Jameis threw a good ball there. On the offense? Huh. Wow. All right. Well, we're not going to punt from here. So 4th and 10, empty set. Looking to throw it. Hit as he threw, incomplete, goes going for Neighbors. Turnover on downs, 1st and 10 Commanders on the 43. I don't punt in positive territory. Here we go. Daniels in the gun. Takes the snap. Out left, wide open is McLaurin. Out of bounds, 2nd and 1. There we go. Quads right here for the Commanders. Empty set for Daniels. Takes the snap. And he's going down. Burns and Dane Belton get there. 3rd and 7. Blitz gets home. And we're going to keep blitzing here on 3rd and 7. Daniels in the gun. Takes the snap. And he's going down. It's Dane Belton again getting there. Back-to-back Dane Belton plays. It'll be 4th and 14. In the gun here is Daniels. Empty set. And he'll take the snap. He's going to throw middle. Debo has it on the catch. Belton gets burned that time around. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 Commanders. Daniels in the gun. And he'll motion Robinson out. Snap, looks to throw. He's going to run and slide. 1st down and run there for Jaden Daniels. Where'd the blitzes go? All right. I guess we're empty set for Daniels. Takes the snap. Throwing left. Micah McFadden standing there. It's picked off by McFadden. We'll take over 1st and 10 on the 31. Micah McFadden does it again. This guy is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10 on the 31. And Micah McFadden with another interception. I think that's the 3rd week in a row he's had an interception. Winston under center. He'll take the snap and drop the pass. We're going to Neighbors. Can't haul it in. 2nd and 10. Man. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Winston in the gun. Takes the snap. That guard needed to look inside. 3rd and 11. Scattaboo. There wasn't much there. 3rd and 11. Winston in the gun. Man, we really missed Jaxson Dart in this one. Snap. Looking to throw. Middle. Turpin. Oh. Tight window throw. Couldn't squeeze it in. We got a punt. 3 and out. And Gillen on. He will punt it away. And it'll be returned by Debo. Tackle is made. That's where the Commanders will start. 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line. And Daniels will be in the gun. Takes the snap, looking to throw it. It's a backwards pass to McLaurin, and Okereke tackles him. It's a gain, or a loss of 3, rather. And here we go. In the gun. Daniels switching things up. McLaurin, the running back. That's kind of funny. And now Likely is going to motion across. Looking to throw. And Daniels is going to run. Micah McFadden's there. It's only a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 11. And we're going to go back to our original play here. And in the gun. I don't know why they're backing off. Daniels takes the snap. He'll throw. No, he'll roll. Nobody's home. Oh, no. Oh, what a tackle. 1st down run, though. Man, we had everything covered, but Jaden Daniels is just so good at running. It's tough. And Daniels takes the snap. Oh, he has options, but he's somehow sacked by Darius Alexander. Look at the strength. Just kind of reached through his guy there and grabbed him. Beautiful play. 2nd and 17 for Daniels. Why is their DC going away from blitzing all of a sudden, though? That's kind of wild. And he's going to throw it. Instant tackle. McLaurin on the catch. In the hurry up. And here we go. We're going to man up. Quads to the right. Snap. Daniels looking to throw. To the right. And what? Oh, it's incomplete. I thought it was caught. I was like, there's no way. Here we go. I like this. Let's send a blitz. And here we go. Empty set for Daniels. Cordell Flott is grinding. Threw in the sack. It's Dane Belton getting home. Our 5th sack of the game. Let's go. Huge play. And we'll take over 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line here. We're in a goal line set. I didn't even realize that. But snap. Handing to the right. It's Scattaboo. He fumbled. Ugh. The one thing we couldn't have there is a fumble, and Scattaboo fumbles. That's brutal. Daniels in the gun. Looking to throw. To the right. Catch is made. Timeout, Commanders. It's a little early to be using your timeout, especially when you need 2 possessions, but at least. But Daniels in the gun. Takes a snap. Left. Oh. Caught. Tackled at the 36. In the hurry up. Is Daniels. Back up. Okay. Back up. Snap. Daniels looks to throw. And he's sacked by Brian Burns. Timeout, Commanders. Nah, you probably did have to use one there. Burns on the sack. Let's go. And empty set. 2nd 17. Looking to throw. And throwing left. Caught. 1st down. Out of bounds. That was a nice catch. All right. Here we go. In the gun is Daniels. And it's a screen. Tackle's made, 2nd and 8. That's fine. Just tackle him in bounds. They might clock it here. It looks like they are going to clock it. And they will. 3rd and 8 now. I mean, you have to score, get a 2-point, then score again. So you kind of, I don't know. Daniels in an empty set. Looking to throw it. And he's going to run, and I whiffed. Tackled at the 6. 1st and goal, Commanders. In the hurry up. And he'll clock it again with 31 seconds left. All right. In the gun is Jaden Daniels. Okay, well. And he'll flip it out to McLaurin. Micah McFadden meets him there. Tackle's made. They got to use their last timeout. It's a loss of yards. Huge tackle by Micah McFadden on McLaurin in the open field. It would be 3rd and goal on the 9. Looking to throw. And he's going to run touchdown, Jaden Daniels. And they're going to go for the extra point here. Okay. 2 would make it a 10-point game. I guess 1 makes it an 11, so 2 and then field. Either way, you need 2 more possessions with not a lot of time left here. And we made them waste a lot of time there. Here we go. We'll go hands team, obviously. Here's the attempt. Austin Seibert covered up by Jahan Dotson, the team that drafted him. We're going to get out of here with another win. We'll improve to 8-2. Jameis Winston, who he did all right. He threw a touchdown early on. We got shut out in the second half, though. Something to definitely work on. But we'll go down to a knee here. That'll be the game. We win 31-20. Let's go. Huge win for the Giants. Improving to 8-2 this season. We're having a great year so far. And a lot of that has to do with just the stepping up of our defense the last few weeks, and the offense has been electric. I mean, once Dart went out, we were not as good, I will admit. But, I mean, Jameis still threw a touchdown pass. He still led some good drives. Hey, we can't complain too much. It's Hunter Borden with an upgrade. And, I mean, we get the job done. That's what really matters. Improving to 8-2. Yeah, I mean, Dart 131 and a touchdown, 7 of 8 passing. Winston 157, 2 touchdowns and a pick. He wasn't great, but Scatterboo 19 for 104 and a tutter. He did have that fumble. Krusky Merritt had a 9-yard carry. Neighbors 6 for 122 and 2 scores. Shakir had 5 for 96 and a Johnson 4 for 37. Bellinger had a 25-yard catch, and Scatterboo had 3 for 8. And then defensively, 8 tackles for Flott led the way. 2.5 sacks for Dane Belton, 1.5 for Burns, 1 for Alexander, and then a pick for Micah McFadden as well on the game. He's been unbelievable this year. And yeah, we'll sim the week. Another big win, improving to 8-2 on the season. And yeah, man, we're cooking. We are cooking. And we'll have a Sunday night game, but that'll be next episode. Until then, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, it's been the Captain. And peace.